So this is the first female finisher in the 10K. This year's Amway River Bank Run, coming around the turn there.
She looks really good.
Becca Richtman.
Becca Richtman. How much of a lift do you get from that crowd when you start hearing some cheers there, Greg?
You know, especially when you make that turn and, you know, you've got the people going, it helps you get through that. And the other piece is once you make the turn and you can see the finish, it's like, yes, I'm gonna win. But boy, she looks really strong. Just waving, that's got to feel good.
Yeah, nobody's even anywhere close.
No.
But if do you expect that someone like this would be going for a PR here?
No, and again, she could be on a day like today. You know, this will be, about 34 minutes. That's a pretty solid run.
So Becca Richtman breaks the tape. She's the 10K winner. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll talk to Becca about her win here. Welcome back to our coverage of the Amway River Bank Run. Becca Richtman just won the 10K, and she joins us now near the finish line. And Becca, your first 10K win, you made that look pretty easy.
First 10K win on the roads, yep.
What struck you about this course, and what was working for you there? We didn't see anybody anywhere near your rear view mirror.
Yeah, I was running with a woman for a while. You know, it was a little bit windy on some of the flat sections, which they're hard to push alone, but I kind of wanted to go a little bit faster pace than we were going. We had a couple of really great guys to work with too, so we were talking throughout the race, and it made it a lot more enjoyable, even though it was kind of a small crowd up there.
Where are you from, and what's your running history? You said this is your first 10K win.
Yep, I'm from Elburn, Illinois, about 40 miles west of Chicago. Right now, I live in West Lafayette, Indiana. I'm the cross-country and distance coach at Purdue, so I was thinking about my athletes a ton out here. You know, when you don't want to push because it's a little too hard alone, I just kept running through each athlete one by one, like, okay, push a little bit here, push a little bit here, and it made it really fun.
I'd love to see a coach that's still competing like that. I mean,
Yeah.
what kind of, do you text your athletes right away, say it's your turn now?
Yeah, we actually have the Big Ten Championships coming up here in Eugene, Oregon, and I did see the Michigan State coach out here today, but I didn't see him in his racing stuff, so we'll see what that brings to our athletes later this week in Eugene.
If you have any eligibility left, he'll probably be recruiting you.
Yeah.
I'm going to call my buddy Mike McGuire at Michigan and tell him you're recruiting in his backyard.
Too funny.
Congratulations, all. You know,
Awesome. Thanks for having me out today. It was a lot of fun.
All right, great race out there. What were your impressions of Grand Rapids? Is this the first time you've been here then?
I was here once for a coaching on the Riverside Park, or I think it's Riverside Park. There's a cross-country meet out there, so I was here for some coaching, and then I have some family who actually live in town, so I was able to see them out on the course today, too, so that was a lot of fun.
Well, it's great to have you. Congrats. Enjoy.
Congrats.
And,
Thank you. It's a beautiful day. Absolutely beautiful day.
Yeah, it's perfect. Can't wait.
Good luck in Eugene.
Awesome. Thank you.